This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you slap a like on this for me. Well, before I start this, make sure you go get Lil Durk 2 times on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, and all that good stuff. So, Lil Durk visited the Breakfast Club yesterday, and when he was asked about the French Montana Coke Boy situation, he kind of said, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I don't know what's going on with French Montana not showing me any support. Now,
Montana, y'all and French still cool?
Yeah, cool. Nah, I never sound nobody.
I don't see him shouting out the album. I don't see him promoting it like before.
You know what? I don't really know what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying?
What's that saying for?
Admit that. You know I'm keep 1,000. I'm saying that's my brother. I'm saying I love him to death, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what's up with that. I'm waiting on the Gucci shit.
If you don't remember, just a few years ago, Lil Durk was basically Coke Boys. You know, this is when Chinks was around, rest in peace. And Lil Durk, they were going to Chicago, fucking with Durk. Durk was always with French Montana. And that's when the Chicago movement was really, really booming. You had Chief Keef, Lil Reese, Lil Durk. You had all these people out there. And French wanted to ride that wave, just like he rode the Max B wave. Now, don't get me wrong. I like French Montana. I like his music. But he does ride waves. Everybody has to ride a wave sometimes to get in. Like, you know, Drake got in on the Young Money wave. You know, like, people ride waves to come in to the beach. You know what I mean? So, Lil Durk basically is a little upset that, you know, he's not getting any love from French Montana. He didn't even tweet his album out. And he always tweets French stuff out. And, you know, like, this game's about relationships, but what's very weird here is French Montana, like, it looks like he's purposely not tweeting it out, because he tweeted out Gucci Mane's album, and him and Gucci Mane haven't been messing with each other since 2010. French Montana came down and rode that Gucci wave in like 09, 2010, but then he broke off and went with Ross and Diddy and signed over there. And if you don't remember, Gucci Mane even dissed French Montana on the radio. He dissed French Montana, Nicki Minaj, and Yo Gotti on the radio one time. Now, doesn't make sense. Now, this is a common thing that happens in the music industry a lot. People get hot, and then they forget about the people they're with. You know, like that happens a lot. Look at French Montana. Like, he was with Rick Ross, Diddy. He's still with Diddy, but like, you know, he kind of rode Ross's wave too. And you know, Ross is he doesn't talk about his beefs really publicly, and I'm not saying they're beefing, but like, you know, when you're bothered by somebody, even Lil Durk handled this properly. He said, I got love for French Montana. I'm just wondering why he didn't do that. But he didn't say like he had beef with French Montana. He didn't bad talk him or anything. So let's get that clear. But like, French Montana should show him the same, you know, like, I don't think anything bad happened between the two. Why isn't he tweeting his album out? Why did you just go ghost on him? Are you done riding that wave? Are you too distracted with Drake and everything? It doesn't seem like that. I mean, it doesn't seem like that because you tweeted out Gucci Mane's album. So I'm wondering what's really going on here. And I don't like it when someone doesn't keep it 100. You know, like, a lot of people don't do that in this industry. And it's a shame that, you know, Lil Durk was riding so hard for Coke Boys. I mean, French Montana didn't even show Chinks a whole lot of love, you know. French Montana is kind of selfish, like a lot of people in the music industry. But everybody else is showing French Montana love. You got to show it back. I mean, I don't even know what stance I'm taking on this. I just wish these two, you know, I wish French Montana would show Lil Durk a little more love. That's the stance I'm taking. I'm not trying to bad talk French Montana or Lil Durk, but that it isn't real what French Montana's doing with Lil Durk, because Lil Durk has an album out. It's not like a mixtape or anything. It's an album. And I know Lil Durk tweeted out French Montana's single with Drake and all that other stuff. Didn't even have to ask him. So why would he have to ask French Montana to do the same thing for him? You know, like, you're supposed to cross-promote each other. That's what keeps you hot in the music game. But some people just forget, man. They get, you know, French Montana's a lot hotter than he was 3 years ago. He's got that new single out with Drake. Maybe he just got lost in the sauce. Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you think that is a little fucking corny that French Montana isn't tweeting his album out? Or do you think something deeper is going on here that Lil Durk didn't disclose?